Namaste and welcome again to the video lecture series. My name is Satyam Chauhan. I am from Atmi Institute of Technology and Science, Rajkot. So far, we in engineering drawing subject, we have covered use of instruments, then how to plan and layout of the drawing. Then in the last lecture, we discussed about geometric construction, and today we are going to cover engineering curves and some of the brief about conics. Engineering curves, basically in engineering construction we come across lots of different shapes, as we discussed in geometric construction. So far now we used the drawing instruments we used to learn how to create the drawings with the help of pencil, scale, protractor and different instruments. We have to remember in engineering curves, we are going to learn how to create the drawing with the use of French curve as well as freehand sketch. So right now, from today, we have some applications of engineering curves that we are going to draw by our hands without instruments. So let's start today's session, engineering curves. We have wide variety of engineering curves. There are 6 types of engineering curves. Basically, in our screen we have major 5 types of engineering curves which we are going to cover one by one. In engineering curves, it's basically curves family. On the very first, we are going to see conics. So in conics, we will cover ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. We will see how to use these shapes in engineering applications. We will see what are the parameters we are going to see in this conics, what are the parameters of that curves, how to create these curves by various methods, and the next we will see cycloidal, in which we have cycloids, epicycloids and hypocycloids. Next in our family is involute. Involutes covers circle, regular polygon, semicircle, quarter circle, and we will learn how to create involute of the different geometries like triangle, square, pentagon, etc. On the next engineering curves, fourth we have spiral. In our syllabus we will cover Archimedean spiral, and the next one is logarithmic spiral, and the very last one we will cover helix, that is cone or cylinder helix. So in this session today we will brief about conics. In conics we have ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. So this is the basically engineering curves that we are going to see in our subjects. So conics, what is conics? Let us understand the meanings of conics and how we are going to use different curves in our application. So conics, it is basically a cone. What are the parameters of cone? Let us see. First we have the base of the curve, then a tip, the topmost point, which is called apex of the cone, and these sides. So how we generate the cone, how the cone is generated. So first we have to understand about the cone. So a inclined line which is rotated about the same point, which is the apex, which forms the cone. In cone, the length is infinite. At the cone, the top is called apex, and the path around which the line is rotated, or we can say the locus of that path, is called generators. In generators, there are also infinite numbers of angles, or you can say points. So that is generators, apex and base. So these parameters we have to be familiar with the cone, and in cone we can get different types of engineering curves as seen in the figure: circle, ellipse, parabola, hyperbola. So curves are obtained by intersection of cone in different ways or positions. It means we can cut the cone in different way or different position. So our cutting plane will cut the cone in different manners to get the different curves. So one by one we will see what are the different shapes or different curves we can get from cone. On our next slide is conic section. So as we seen before, when a cone is cut by a cutting plane with different position of the plane relative to axis of the cone. So what is axis? The center line of the cone is called axis. So the cone with the reference of axis, which is cutting through a plane, will give us different types of curves. When a cone is cut by a cutting plane with a different position of a plane relative to the axis of the cone, it gives us various types of curves. What are that curves or what are that shapes? It's like triangle, circle, ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. So what are the terms or what are the condition we get this particular shape from cone? Let us see the next one. So this, to get circle, if we want to get circle, we have to cut the cone parallel to the base. So if our cutting plane is exactly parallel to the base, the shape from the top we can see is circle. So it can be understood that we have to cut the cone by cutting plane which should parallel to the base and perpendicular to the axis of the cone, axis which is center of this cone. So that is circle. Next geometry, ellipse. To get ellipse, we have to cut the cone in such a way that cutting plane remains inclined to the axis of the cone, and it cuts all the generators of the cone. So we have to cut the generators and without the cutting base, so that the angle of the ellipse will be the less of the angle of the cone. So the angle should be less angle than the cone's angle. So that is ellipse. So if we want to get ellipse, we have to cut the cone in such a way that cutting plane remains inclined to the axis. So, and another condition is the cone generators of the cone. As said before, the generator is the sides of the cone. We have to cut all the sides or say all the generators in order to get ellipse. Next, to get parabola, we have to cut cone by cutting plane which should incline to the axis of the cone and which should remains parallel to one of the generator of the cone. So here we cut also the base. Our cutting plane should pass the base of the cone and the angle is more than ellipse. Here the condition is we don't have to cut all the generators of the cone. Instead of that, we have to cut one of the generators of the cone. and that curve is called parabola. So from now we understood how to get circle, how to get ellipse, and how to get parabola. On next our list, how to get hyperbola. We have to cut a cone by cutting plane which should parallel to the axis of the cone. So here is the third condition. This time our cutting plane, the axis of our cutting plane will be the parallel of the axis of the cone. So both axes are parallel. So it looks like we are cutting the cone from the side. So we are cutting a slice of a cone. So that shape or that curve is called hyperbola. One by one we will brief more curves starting from ellipse, parabola and hyperbola, and we will learn how to create ellipse in various methods. So by what are the definition of these three curves, ellipse, parabola and hyperbola? Before getting into the definition, we need to understand certain parameters of these curves. Certain parameters like focus, vertex and directrix. So as we can see in the figure, focus, in ellipse there are two focus. Focus are nothing but a point on the major axis. So the horizontal axis is called the major axis, and the vertical longest distance of the ellipse is minor axis. So on the major axis, ellipse has two focus is called foci. Two foci, ellipse has two foci, parabola has one focus and vertex, and hyperbola has one vertex across the directrix. So these three terms, directrix, vertex and focus, we need to understand before getting into the definition. Now let us see one by one what we have. Before getting into the application, before getting into the creating method of creating of this curve, let us see what are the application of the engineering curves. In engineering curves, this application starting from civil engineering to mechanical engineering, or say aeronautical engineering to astronomical industry, or say from science to computer IT engineering, we have wide variety of engineering application where we see these curves. Basically in civil engineering, shape of manhole, dam, roads and arc of bridge. In mechanical engineering we see these curves across the gear teeth, reflector light, centrifugal pumps. In ECE we see design of satellites, missiles, dish antenna curves. In science, in astronomical path of planets around the sun, and in IT field or say computer science we use these curves in network concept. So to create a lots graphs, sometimes to explain the rules of graphs, we use these curves that are the engineering curves. So let's see one by one. On first our list we have ellipse. So there are two definitions. Let's see the first one. Ellipse is defined as the locus or say the path of the points of sum of whose distances from the two fixed points, which is called foci, are constant. So as we can see in the figure below, ellipse has two foci and it is equal to the sum of the two distance between these two foci and the major axis are constant. So locus of this all these points, as you can see, are having the common or constant ratio. This is the first definition of ellipse. Let's see the next one, how to create the ellipse by the use of two concentric circles. So our first problem is to create the ellipse, and the given data is we have two circles, one is smaller circle and one is larger circle. So the bigger circle gives us the major axis, which is 100 mm, and that is AB is equal to 100 mm, and the minor axis, the inside circle, which is CD, and which is equal to 70 mm. So how to create this ellipse with the help of concentric circle? These two circles are concentric circle, which means the center of these two circle is common and they are coincide to each other. So to get the ellipse, we need to